Yeah, racing's challenging. You always go out to the track to break more stuff. You have to fix a car every time you take it out and race it, because then you figure out what the next weak link is. But we've replaced quite a few weak links so far, so hopefully we've got everything ironed out, and hopefully it'll be a reliable car this time around. First race was kind of hollow because it was during the rain, but the second race was kind of heartbreaking for me. But always next time. Hey, I'm Keegan Hall. I race the number 16 Legend car. I'm INX Pro. All right, so this is a 1937 Ford sedan Legend car. It's got a Yamaha 1250 in there. The Yamaha 1250 engine and trans is one piece. Then it's got a Toyota AE86 rear end and front brakes, hub, and everything like that. So Toyota running gear, Yamaha engine, and a tube chassis. It doesn't have much horsepower. It makes around 120 to the wheels, which is comparable to a Miata, but it's 1,000 pounds lighter. The reason why I run the 16 is, first and foremost, is Greg Biffle. He was kind of like my childhood hero growing up.
Coming to the finish line. Greg Biffle goes 3 in a row at Homestead.
But then around where I live in Kennesaw, there's the Fire Station 16, which also has the same, gold foil, turned gold foil numbers or whatever. Seeing that every day, as a kid, that's just kind of like something that I caught on to, and I liked it, so it just kind of stuck. I come to A&P to race in the summer series as well as the winter series every time that I can, if there's not work involved or another race that I have to be at. Yeah, I'm usually the only Legend car there. I've been the only person running in F-Mod points in the last 5 years in the whole Southeast, so I'm definitely the one and only Legend car doing an autocross or a Formula 500 as well as in F-Mod. So the first autocross I ever did was in 2017 or so, and that was when I brought my white BMW 328 to the track, and that was in G Street, and that was kind of my first getting my feet wet and driving a manual car fast on a closed course. And didn't do too great, but from there I knew that I needed to get a race car instead of using my daily driver as a race car as well. I did pretty much every event from 2018 to I think 2019 is when I did my last autocross event in a street car, and now I'm taking the Legend car to autocross. So that's kind of a weird mix up, and it's kind of just an exhibition run, to be totally honest, but it's always fun to get out there. I've got a lot of friends at autocross, and as well as Randy Popes, he kind of, he knows that autocross and he respects that, so that was kind of like our deal. Right, the last time I was out, I was running in the rain and it wasn't very fast, but made it to the end, but the second race was kind of heartbreaking for me. I hit the curb on 8, and then it felt fine from there, but it was at the bottom at 9, that compression, then it just popped out. So we had a ball joint fail on us on the left front, and that almost made me go into the tire wall in 8, I believe. But we put a new ball joint on there, and also the aluminum rod, the tie rod, got bent as well. So we replaced the ball joint and the tie rod, but we'll get it on scales and strings and see if it's all straight. Working on race cars every day and then going home to another race car is not not the perfect thing, but I enjoy it. So I'd like to get better at driving so I could, maybe further myself doing like WRL or AER events or something like that with friends. So yeah, definitely gonna keep racing and working in racing, but it's kind of working in racing to go racing, if that makes sense.